Hey guys, it's
Lily
and Gwen, aka LNG. We are coming at you with our first episode. Just wait for all the gossip we have. Okay, you ready?
Oh my gosh.
Also,
There's
by the way,
so much going on.
guys, we're also going to be using fake names because we do not want to disclose anyone's names out here. We do not want hate. We don't, no hate at all.
No hate.
We love everyone.
It's just our life.
Yeah.
We love everyone.
Don't mind the makeup and the tape. We're like...
Yes, the tape is a struggle.
It is, but
it's a struggle. Why are you wheezing? Okay,
we're getting ready to film a TikTok.
We're gonna do that viral trend, the moon and the sun trend. It's all over TikTok, and we want to film it because I think it would be so cute. It was her idea, and I did most of her makeup. I kind of just added. Okay, show them your face. Show them So, I don't know if you can see. My bad. I don't know if you can see on camera. But I kind of did like a little gold shading on the orange. And
Holy apple!
This is what you're supposed. Oh my gosh! And then I put glitter on the dots. So I did most of her makeup, and now I'm doing mine.
I did the sun basically though.
So what we're gonna do for mine is I'm thinking for the eyeshadow we do black.
They want to hear gossip, not about her makeup.
Oh my bad. I want to talk about my makeup.
Okay. My hair is actually going crazy.
And this is the palette we have. Okay.
Oh,
anyway.
we also have
Oh, we should probably disclose the brands. Wait, no, but it's not sponsored.
This is called Unisex. Segs. And then I don't know what this is.
It's that, and she just dumped out the drawer.
Okay, but yeah. So,
gosh.
Okay, so gossip we have. Oh
my gosh.
So we're gonna go with.
We'll start with you.
Oh no, we won't start with her, guys. Her tea's more interesting than mine. Okay, so we're gonna start with L.
No, should we start with the very beginning of all the gossip that's happened in the past year, basically?
Oh wait, 2 years actually. So,
oh my gosh.
Basically, around Christmas last year, she ran away.
I ran away for purposes that I will not disclose.
No disclosing it. Maybe
because
later.
it's maybe later. But it's a little much. It would probably have to take a whole episode to talk about it. But basically, ran away with my boyfriend at the time. He's now my fiance. Ran away with him because I was stupid. Dumb teenage stuff. But ran away with him on the back of his motorcycle. I know how badass I'm like. I'm joking. But basically ran away with him. I lived with him for a little bit. Then we lived other places.
Wait, you don't want to hear how she ran away? She went out my window.
I was a bit dramatic. I went out the window. I was like, bye-bye. But anyway, that happened. I ended up getting pregnant.
She has a beautiful baby boy.
So I have a beautiful baby boy named
him.
Elijah. And I love him to death. I love him. I love my baby boy. But anyway, so after that, I got pregnant. She was in that delivery room watching Stranger Things.
I was watching Stranger Things while she was giving birth. It was so funny.
It was a vibe. She probably shouldn't have been there, but it's okay.
I just was too lazy to leave the room.
Eli is now 5 months. 5 months. 5 months and a half. And we've had a lot going on.
Oh my gosh, there's so much.
There's so much.
There's so many girls that want to fight at my school. I'm like,
there was... Okay, so when I very first found out I was pregnant, me and my boyfriend, L, fiance, we got in an argument, as, couples do when they're together. Will you stop?
My bad.
As couples do. And all our friends were there, which I don't understand why. It was literally just in between me and him. But all our friends were there. It was my friends and his friends. And we had a mutual friend named, we'll just call her Daisy. So basically, We're not gonna mute that part out. I think I said it too loud.
No, I don't think
But
I can barely hear.
Daisy basically got in between our argument because it was just between me and him. We were kind of it was a little dramatic. We were kind of in the middle. It was at a cemetery. I don't know why we were at the cemetery. Don't ask me. I don't know how we got there. But we ended up meeting. My friends were behind me, kind of. His friends were behind him. And it was just kind of us talking. And we were just feeling our feelings, arguing. So it gets a little escalated. And then she says to me, she screams at me. And she's like, I'm going to your baby. And I'm going to do everything in my power to your baby.
Mind you, this girl's older than her and
older than me.
Her
She's
kid.
an adult, and I'm a minor at the time. And I just found out I was pregnant. Like, just barely. Like, maybe a couple weeks before that. And so I freak out, and my friends hold me back because I start yelling and I start freaking out. My friends hold me back, and they're basically like, no, Lily, don't. And so I had a jacket on, and they grabbed me by the jacket. I pulled off the jacket, and I ran up to Destiny. Why are you doing that? I ran up to Destiny. I kind of turned. I ran up, and then my fiance, Elle, caught me. And he was kind of holding me back, and he's like, Lily, don't do it. Lily, don't do it. Because I was pregnant, and I was not thinking straight. I should not have ran at her. Even though I was
pregnancy hormones.
Totally in the right. But I should not have ran at her because I was pregnant at the time. And I'm glad Blaine stopped me because I was not in my right mind. So
my nose is itchy.
I just lost my train.
So basically, like, all that happened, and then she came and told me, like, later on, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Love that.
And
oh my gosh, sorry, the camera.
It's held up by...
If only.
Oh my gosh. I need to show. I've not even done my makeup yet.
Okay, so done with that tea for now because she needs to do her makeup. Yeah, Stop hitting the mirror.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so basically, I started high school this year.
Where's that brush?
I don't know. You look for it. But that's mascara. I started high school this year, and, like, it's been, like, heckin' crazy. So, second quarter. Yeah.
Heckin'.
French toasting crazy.
Oh, darn it.
Shucks. Okay, anyway. I'm trying to speak. Okay. So, but, like, it's been crazy, and, like, I had this old best friend, and
oh no,
me and her
story.
I started catching feelings for the guy she liked, and I felt bad about it. I was like, I'm not gonna tell her. I'm gonna wait till I lose feelings. And then I was like, oh wait, no, I can't keep that from her. She's literally my best friend. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell her.
As one does.
And okay,
she's fully in the right.
I told her, and it was during lunch. We were in the front of the school, mind you. Where cameras near the front office. I told her, and she's like, how could you? I'm like, I literally told you I'm trying to lose feelings from him. I'm not trying to like him. And he was, like, over, like, there. And, like, two of my friends were just, like, trying to keep him out of it. And then they were, like, also trying to make sure, like, nothing bad would happen. And then she was like, how could you? I hate you so much. How could you? I'm like, what is going on? I literally don't know what I did.
And mind you, this girl's been in some...
We're not going to disclose
certain
that.
places.
Yeah. But
say certain places.
Certain places, and, like, she's like, I hate you. How could you? You were my best friend. What is
the normal dramatic stuff that,
And I was like, I was just like, I stood there. I was like, frozen. I was like, what do I do? Mind you, this is my first time in public school. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't want people making fun of her. And she is. And so basically, there was these guys, and they were, like, over that way by the men's bathroom. And they were just making fun of her. I'm like, shut the up. What is your problem? Seriously, shut up.
There's a lot going on, and they're just not helping.
Like, after, like, I said that, we were continuing to talk, and she was yelling at me, and then she full on went, bam, 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 bam. and then she hit me.
You able to say bam, 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 bam.
And bang, 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 bang. But like, I'm like, whoa. I was like bawling my eyes out afterwards because, mind you, she was my best friend. My best friend. I'm like, I don't know what I did. Sorry, I was like lost track.
Yeah, and this is all over a boy, which you should never, ever, ever, especially with as long of a friendship as they had, you should never choose a boy over your friend.
And like,
never, ever.
She was my best friend since we moved here, and then she smacked me. I got her suspended because like the right thing to do is go tell the office. But you want to know what's crazy? The office didn't even like notice what was going on. What the yelling, the cussing, like what is going on?
Normal freshman behavior, though.
Yeah.
To be quite honest.
Let's be so real. Freshmen are like crazy in high school, but mind you, like I was like frozen in place. I was like, what just happened? And then I go cry, and I like run out of the building, and then I come across one of her friends. And mind you, this girl now hates me for some reason. And I was like, S just like hit me. I'm bawling my eyes out. And like, she's like, you need to go tell the front office. I'm like, but like, she's my best friend. I don't want to get her in trouble. And they're like, tell the front office. Because mind you, I already called her at the time. I was like, Lily, I just got hit by
S. And bro, I was sitting in the house, chilling, just minding my business. I think this was when I was pregnant. Yeah. I didn't give birth yet, so I was still pregnant with my baby, and I just found out, and I'm one, you don't mess with my family.
Yeah.
You can mess with me, you can mess with whoever you want to mess with, but don't mess with my family.
Yeah, but no, like, she was, like, she hit me, and I was like, I don't know what to do. She's my best friend. I did not want to, like, tell on her to, like, the school because like I was like she's gonna get suspended, she's gonna like get in so much trouble. I was thinking about her,
and that's like so heartbreaking that even after she got hit she was thinking about her friend.
So I went to the office. Miss M was like, you can press charges if you want. I'm like, no, I won't press charges because her family's like going through deep sorrow right now. And
mind you, we do not like that family, but we will not disclose who that family is.
But like I was like, I'm not gonna do that because their family's struggling, and like they don't need all that crap. And so, like,
which I give you props for because I totally would have pressed charges and got that moolah.
But
I'm joking.
That happened, and I was like, so like scared of her name. Like so long after I was like, I don't know what to do. I can't physically hear her name or else I will actually break down bawling my eyes out. And mind you, me and this girl had so many classes together.
And they grew up together. And I grew up with her older sister, this girl's older sister. So she was also my friend. And then before that, like a couple years before that, we just stopped being friends. She became really two-faced and she would be friends to my face, but then she would go behind my back and say a bunch of really messed up stuff that really hurt me. But I've been nothing but nice to her, and mind you, I was not a very attractive girl in middle school, and that's when me and her were friends, and she was very attractive. So she got all the attention, and then she saw me as kind of like a lesser, like not as important as her because all this. So she just stopped being my friend. And her mom also wouldn't allow me to be friends with her because I was a bad influence in a way, even though her daughter taught me most of the stuff that I know. But it's really just water under the bridge, but really, it's so dumb. I don't understand. Please don't be fake to your friends.
No,
please. Like
it's
seriously.
Literally we're saying do not be two-faced. If you do not like them, don't be their friend. Don't be their friend if you do not like them. Do not be two-faced. That will up their life.
I had so many friends that I loved, and whenever I have a friend, I always have a friend. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I won't be your friend. But when I'm your friend, I love deeply, and I will do literally anything for my friends. And so for her to go behind my back and for her to start saying all these things, it really hurt me because I cared about her so much. She really genuinely hurt me. Like I I remember when I very first found out I couldn't hang out with her, and this was before I knew that she was going behind my back.
She was talking a whole bunch of crap on her.
I had no idea, and this was before I even knew that she was talking crap, and I found out that I couldn't hang out with her. I went out onto our trampoline at the time, and I just started bawling. Like, I was so upset because she was my best friend. She was my best friend for so long, and then I just started bawling, and all the emotions came back to me, and I was like,
dear basketball.
This was my best... Shut up! I was like, this is my best friend, and now I can no longer see her.
But,
like it was so upsetting.
Yeah, no, that really messed her up. I was like, bro. But, like...
I was like, bro.
So, the friend I was talking about that was S's friend, and told me to, like...
Is she important?
Fa la 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 la.
Fa la 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 la.
So, fa la 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 la.
You could just call her Fala.
Fala was...
Why is this so not pigmented? I'm raging.
My storm.
That's so not pigmented at all.
But basically, she told me to go talk to the front office and stuff about it. I was like, okay, I will. And I literally told the girl what happened. And then she all of a sudden started hating me because of what happened. I'm like, I was not in the wrong. I don't think I was in the wrong. You guys tell me if I was in the wrong. But,
like, I get it. Liking the guy that your best friend likes is messed up, but it's only messed up when you keep it a secret and when you go behind their back. She went up to her and was honest about it.
I was also like, hey,
and she was like, hey,
like,
I'm so sorry, but I feel this way, and you can't control your feelings.
Yeah, I was like, I can't.
But you can own up to them,
feelings.
and you can apologize and say, hey, this is how I feel. I'm very sorry. And then you can work between it, but no. Like, I think it's very immature that best friends will fight over men. I will never fight over my best friend over a man.
Yeah. It's, like, something I don't understand, and, like, I literally told her, I am sorry, I have caught feelings for him. I am losing them, though, because I care about you more than, like, literally anyone.
And she just wanted to tell her to let her know what's going on,
Yeah.
so that she can be aware, so that, like, because I remember her coming to me before this even happened, and she talked to me, and she's like, Lily, I don't know what to do. I like this dude, but S likes him. And so I'm like, okay. And I told her to do this. I said, okay, tell her the truth. Tell her exactly how you feel, because it's not okay to just go behind their back and lie and say, oh, well, I don't like them when you do.
Mind you, this man is a manhole orb.
Yeah, he's not a great dude, which I don't know why they were fighting over him.
I honestly don't know why, but, like, he was literally so sweet until he started hanging out with the wrong people. I'm like, bro, what happened? But, like, that happened. But, like, about the girl that was, like, friends with S, Fala, she is saying I spread a whole bunch of rumors about her and stuff. But the thing is, she spread rumors about me, like, when I was up north. And she was like, yeah, Gwen... I was about to, like, I can't say yes, I can. Gwen was, like, talking crap about me. And then she was talking crap about me to this guy that I know. We're going to call him KK.
Is it who I think it is? Oh, never mind.
But yeah, KK, I liked him for a little bit. I regret that so much.
I remember that.
And then she was spreading rumors that I said that me and him kissed. He texted me, he was like...
Tell me about this.
I did tell her.
I don't remember.
I was like... He texted me after that class period they had. He was like, hey, did you tell Falala that we kissed? I'm like, no, I did not. I would never do that to you. I would never say that. I would never do anything like that. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes.
Yeah, and I've known Gwen my whole life. She's not going to lie about that.
No, I would not lie about that.
Because that's not something you lie about, first of all, and she doesn't need to lie about that. If she wants to get a kiss, she's going to get a kiss. I mean, look at her face.
But I was like, no, I did not say anything like that. But yeah. And then she was like, she came up to me one day after school. She's like, spreading rumors is crazy. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you know what it mean? I'm like, no, I do not. Because rumors ruined her whole high school experience. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm sorry, I have to laugh like that because I can't crinkle the tape.
But I was like, I would never do that. And I told her friend, because I'm friends with her friend. I was like, you know I would not do that, right? And she's like, yeah, I know you wouldn't because you're like literally one of the sweetest people ever. I'm like, thank you. I'm only mean to my math teacher. We don't like my math teacher. She's mean. But like that happened. I was like, bro.
Imagine she's watching this right now. I'm joking.
You teacher. Okay. But like all that happened and that kind of like messed up my first few quarters.
Which
high
sucked. By the way, you don't do that on the first freaking week of school.
It wasn't the first week. It was
crazy.
like second week of second quarter.
I'm being a little dramatic. But
like
like the first part of school. Like you don't.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And like me and her had so many classes and I was like, what am I going to do? We're in too many classes together. Because we had like almost all of our classes together. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm literally going to bawl my eyes out if I see her. And mind you, this girl is now online and currently not where she lives right now. We're not going to say why. We're not going to say where she is. We're not going to say anything about it.
Wait, S's?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought I told you.
No, you didn't.
It's her birthday today.
Ew. I mean, oh, yay.
But,
Sorry. No hate goes out to anyone. I'm literally just kind of dramatic.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on anyone. I just like being mean.
Hate
No, I'm
actually,
joking. I don't like being mean.
Hate is like a really strong word, so...
We do not hate,
We like
we
my little
despise.
teacher.
No, I'm joking. We do
Okay.
not hate, we despise.
More tea about Lily.
Oh, no.
Because I've had enough tea for right now.
We could talk about my freshman year.
I'm a swerve in a car.
So, I don't know if we should just go with initials for everyone, or should we, like, make up?
Well, you can go with initials for people you want. Guys, my friends are spamming me right now.
Okay. This is a long story. At least we have time. Okay, so basically, freshman year started, I had a couple friends from middle school, G, H, and I was dating H at the time. G and H, and then A. And that was about all my friends that I was with for a minute. And so, me and H were dating, and then, like, a week into the high school, we were just like, okay, this is not working, and we just became friends after that. We were just like, okay, it doesn't work, but it's okay, because we dated all through summer, because we went on an 8th grade field trip, and we dated all through summer. We got together, and we said, oh, this is probably not going to work, so we just became friends.
Wait. We need to rate ages. She is 17, I am 14, turning 15, she's 17, turning 18.
I'm almost 18.
Sorry, we just need to
Pretty
disclose
close,
that.
But, so I was dating her at the time, and and we became friends, and then for some reason, I don't even remember what it was about, but me, G, H, and A all split up, and G, H, and A became a friend, and they kind of excluded me. I think it was because, I don't know, it was just petty drama. It really was. I don't even remember what it was about. Honestly, I regret a lot of that, to be quite honest. But that happened, so I became friends with A, S, and another S. We'll say SH. We'll say, oh wait, shh. We'll just go shh. So I became friends with A, S, and sh. And, shh. Sorry, I can't do that. But we became friends, and slowly we kind of like grouped up with H, G, and A again. And so we all kind of became friends, and then a couple of our other guy friends, because all of them were girls, except for A. Yes.
Okay.
And then A was a
I'm
dude.
friends with H's sister, by the way.
Yes. But A is a dude, and then all the rest of them are girls. And we also had
My bad, guys.
but we also had a couple of guy friends. We had 2 A's, and then we had an S.
I know who it is.
You know who both A's are.
Yeah.
And then we had an S. and we're not gonna disclose who they are.
Flower gaming
That's
girl.
so much. But we were all kind of a friend group, and then B came along. And this was kind of close to the end. There's a lot of drama in between, and I can go in between that in like other episodes, but that's kind of the group that I was in. And mind you, I got all these friends together. I was the one who introduced everyone. I was the one who kind of, and I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting a couple people, but those were like the main people. And so then B comes along, and she's like acting like my best friend. And also, the girl who threatened to my baby was also there.
She was?
Yes. She was a part of the friend group.
Guys, this is the best.
And so, basically, B comes along. Don't pull that. And you're pulling it more. And she starts kind of taking over, which I don't really care because I'm not like gonna be one of those like weird girls who are like, oh, you're stealing my friend group. I was like the main person in the friend group. No, but she kind of takes over, and she's kind of like everyone likes her basically. And I'm like,
I don't get why.
And she was acting like my best friend. Like I would go over to her house because we lived really close. I'd go over to her house all the time, and we'd hang out.
Not no more. She got kicked out.
I didn't know that. But, and we'd hang out. And
Perks of being friends
we
with
were
my sisters.
really close. Like, she would braid my hair, she would do my makeup. She basically acted like my older sister at the time. And I really needed that. And so I really, like, looked up to her. Like, she was a really close friend. And then, there's Z, too. There's also Z. I forgot about Z. You know who Z is. And Z, she was also part of the friend group. And I broke up with my boyfriend at the time, and things were getting rough. And she wasn't my friend. She was kind of more of their friend. She was kind of like more of an acquaintance to me. And so Z would hang out with L, who is my fiance. And they were dating.
Oh, I know who Z is.
So they were dating. I didn't know at the time that they were dating. I thought that they were in a situationship, and they were kind of just like either really, really close or just like kind of just messing around with each other. Because one day, A and L, my fiance, came with me to a restaurant that was really, really close to the high school. And we were all
I think we can
talking.
disclose what the restaurant is, bro.
No. Oh. But we were all talking, and we were all just kind of hanging out. And then A leaves, I think because he sensed some tension between me and L. And he leaves, and then L comes up to me and is like, hey, I really think you're pretty. And he's kind of just, being sweet. And he's like, I'm single. So he told me I'm single. Right?
I don't get why you're, literally his fiance.
So I'm like, okay. So at that point, I thought him and Z were, just kind of situationship, because he said he was single. He was single. He's ready to mingle. And I was single at the time. So I'm like, oh, okay. So he says he's into me. He really likes me. And he wants to smoochy kiss. So I said yes. And we ended up kissing. And then this was during lunch. I go to my 4th period. And then I talked to some of my friends who are also friends with Z. Not that I was friends with Z. But I go to some of my friends, and I tell them what happened. And I'm like, because I'm excited. I'm like, this cute boy just kissed me. Yay! And I'm like telling them about it. He was pretty cute. But I'm telling them about it, and they're like, are you joking? And I'm like, no, why would I be joking? And they're like, because Z is dating L. And I'm like, no, he said he was single. And so then I'm kind of confused, and I'm like, okay, well, now I have to tell Z. Now I have to tell Z. I can't just not tell Z. So I go up after 4th period, and I find Z in the hall. And I am very nervous. I'm shaking because I'm like, I don't know what to do. Mind you, they were on a break. They were broken up. So he was single. but I did tell her because I didn't know at the time. I thought that L was messing around. So I went up to Z, like I should, like everyone told me to, and I said, hey, this is what happened. And I told her what happened. And she didn't even, like, acknowledge it. Like, she acknowledged it, but she kind of just, like, gave me this look. And I was like, what are we doing here? Like, are we mad at me? What's going on? So then, that happens. I don't hear much. Then I hear from our mutual friend, G. And, she's like, hey, you should really apologize to Z. And I'm like, okay, for what? Because I already did. At the time, I already did. She's like, well, for kissing L. And so I'm like, okay. So I go up to their table, and I apologize. And it sounds like Z is kind of just mad at that point. She's just really, really mad. And I'm like, I don't really know what you want me to do, because I have apologized now twice. And so then Z and B are friends. And I don't exactly know what happened. But a couple days later, I went back to school. And I was trying to talk to my friends, and no one would talk to me. Everyone iced me out completely. I went into that lunchroom for breakfast, because that's what we all meet up early for breakfast, and we all kind of hang out before school. And so I went up, and I was just, like I normally do. I'm just talking. I whip out my Chromebook, because that's what we had at the time. I didn't have a phone. I whipped out my Chromebook, and I started messing around with that. And no one would talk to me. Not a single person would even look me in the eye, nor give me the time of day. And they were all my friends. And there were a couple of them that were my friends in middle school.
Are you gonna start crying?
No, it's whatever. My voice is cracking out. We're fine. But a couple of my friends were in middle school, so they knew me way before they knew B or Z. And they took, and they took B and Z's side. And so they started spreading rumors about me, saying that I talked a bunch of stuff, and I was saying a bunch of stuff, and I was doing all this, which I didn't do. And actually, they didn't even tell me why they were mad at me to begin with. I had to find out like a year later. But they kind of just texted me and said, okay, we're done with you, and we won't tell you why, because you need to know why. Like, I don't understand why you don't know why, and all this, and all my friends were, like, ganging up on me, basically. And so I kind of got upset, and then they threatened to jump me. They threatened to fight me, and so I said, okay, I have to drop out of school. And at the time, one of the reasons why B did not like me, I forgot about E. I keep forgetting about people. But there was E at the time. And literally most of the girls in the friend group liked him. I don't know why.
No clue why.
I have no clue why. I liked him, but they were pretty extra about it. They would ask for his snap. They would compliment him all the time. And I was kind of like, I think you're cute, but I'm going to step back.
Him?
Like, I see all this attention that you're getting, and I don't want to be one of those people that are just like, oh my gosh. No.
You're so hot.
And so,
me.
B really, really, really liked E. Like, really. Like, kind of weirdly. Weirdly. But E really liked me. And so he would go on calls with me at night, and he would do all that. And, she got really frustrated. So there was Z and B. And they're the guys that they liked kind of liked me. I had no say in this. I had no say. I don't control what guys like. So the girls got mad at me for that. And then they started spreading rumors, and then that's why I dropped out of high school. And I'm going to get my GED because people are dramatic and people are a little much sometimes.
So when are you going to get it?
I don't know.
When are you going to get your license?
Okay, This is not calling out. This is about tea. Okay. So, anyway.
And when are you gonna break up with that?
Stop. That's for another episode. No, I'm joking.
That's for
Well,
another
no.
episode. It was crazy.
No. But,
No.
after that, E and me started dating.
Wait, y'all should hear the family. My bad.
E and me started dating, and we kind of, he comforted me because I went to the school, I was still enrolled in the school. I went to the school just to see a couple of my friends, and that whole friend group came up to me and started, like, freaking out on me, and K, I think it was E, S, and probably both A's, I don't know, I think it was only one A, came up and started, like, they all came up, and all those people were kind of just, like, blocking them from me, because all I wanted to do was come in and see my boyfriend, E, at the time. And so I went in to see E, and they all started freaking out, got up in my face, and so I walked out, because I'm like, I'm not doing this drama today. So I walk out as the respectful person would do, and they follow me. They're following me. All of them. Well, not all of them. There was Z, B, and G. I think that was it. Those 3 girls. And I was with E alone. It was just me and E. And so B comes up and she starts screaming in my face, telling me I should know what I did wrong. And I'm like, I really don't. Can you tell me? Please, can you tell me? And I'm like tearing up at this point because I'm like, I've never really dealt with anyone like that where they'll just like come up and scream at you. I've never dealt with anyone like that.
I mean, at least you didn't get suspended like me.
Yeah. But
another story.
I've never dealt with anything like that. And so I started crying. And E ended up de-escalating things. So they go back, and then me and E sit on the stairs that are kind of away from the school. They're kind of more by the seminary building. And so me and him start sitting, and I bawl. Just immediately, right after, because all my friends just left me. All my friends just left me. They're angry at me, and now they're trying to fight me when I literally just worship the ground that they walked on. So I start crying, and E kind of consoles me and holds me for a bit. But sophomore year rolls up. I'm still with E. Well, no, actually, me and E broke up because of some issues. But then sophomore year rolls up. I was not in school, but he was. And so I would go around lunch period, and I wouldn't go on property because I wasn't allowed on property. You know.
C does. CC.
Oh. But
that's another story, guys. Oh my gosh, wait till I tell you what happened during flex today.
My bad. Do you want me to stop yapping?
No, you can't.
Okay. But summer year rolls around, and me and E like start kind of seeing each other, but we weren't dating. It was more of like a situationship. And I really wanted to date him because I still had feelings for him. I still really liked him at the time. And so I really wanted to date him, and I would constantly ask him. And it seemed all he wanted to do was just kiss. That's it. But that's literally all he ever wanted to do. And so I kind of saw, and he wouldn't date me. Like, he would refuse to date me. He'd be like, I'm not ready. I need a little more time. And he said he needed to pray about it, was like the biggest thing. And so I kind of said, okay, then I'm going to remove myself from the situation because I want more. And you're clearly not willing to give me more. You're clearly not willing to commit. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to remove myself from the situation. Yeah. And then that broke my heart. Genuinely. Because I genuinely thought he was going to be the love of my life. But that's basically about freshman and kind of sophomore year. That's basically it. That's a long story.
Yeah, no, that's what made me scared of going to high school myself.
You heard the stories.
I heard the stories. I was like, what do I do? So, third quarter for me rolls around. I'm ditching in the locker room. because I hate my first period class so much. I had to teach that class today. I was like, we had nothing planned because I was with a whole bunch of girls I did not really know. They're all so sweet, by the way, but I love them, and I felt really bad for what I did to one of them. They don't know I did it, but I felt really bad. We're not going to get into that. But,
Ow.
Basically, what happened was I got suspended. That's cute. I got suspended out of the blue. I was doing my mascara in that first period class I hate. I was just on my phone. I get a note from the office for Gwen. I'm like, oh. And like, bring your stuff. I'm like, you guys have already searched me before so many times. What do you need?
Which they can't search you without your parents' consent, by the way, so that's a little iffy.
But
Boys, do better.
But basically, I was like, I was shaking. So I texted my group chat. I'm like, I'm getting suspended. Because me and Miss M were talking. She's like, you're getting suspended. We found out what you did. It's nothing really that bad. I was not in the locker room with the guy. I was not doing drugs. I was not doing anything close to that.
It's not like serious, like, oh my gosh, you're gonna go to jail. You know, like,
well,
it was really.
Oh, I could have.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I could have gone to court, but
we don't talk about that.
But basically, that happened. I was like, I don't know what to do because my friends did not let me talk to anyone. They took all my electronics.
She talked to me, but I'm special.
But I was like, they're like, we don't want you getting depressed. I'm like, I'm gonna get depressed if you don't let me talk to people.
Yeah, which I understand why you would feel that way. I mean, yes, parents, punishment. But also, you gotta worry about your kid, dude.
But from what Lily's high school experience and her friends, I was like, I'm so scared my friends wouldn't want to be friends with me anymore. And I was like, crying every night because of it. I was like, what do I do?
And I don't think I was there.
Yeah, you were. You were just
I was in my own world.
She was in this room, guys.
I was in my own world. I was dealing with a lot. We'll just say that.
Yeah. But I got 5 days out of school, 5 days in school.
Suspension.
Yeah. And I was just like, I don't know what to do. I'm failing all my classes because I haven't been there in 10 days. I'm like so scared. I'm so nervous. I'm like, and so many people are wondering what happened to me because I just disappeared off the face of the earth. I was gone. No one knew where I went because I had no contact with the outside world. Besides her doing like my snap scores and stuff. And she lost them. I was at almost 100 with all of them.
I did not.
Okay, but like, that happened. I was like, I don't have my phone. And I had a
I got glitter in my eye.
she got glitter in her eye, but I was talking with this guy at the time.
Oh.
And this guy really, really liked me. And I still kind of like him, but we're not going to get into that. But
Noted.
Oh, I'm scared. Oh yeah, I accidentally called him last. Yeah.
Are you joking?
Yeah, I accidentally called him last night.
Gwen!
It was an accident. Okay,
did you stay on call?
No, I said, hey, sorry, I did not mean to call you.
Okay.
But
someone's home.
Papa. Yeah. But basically, all that happened, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm losing my mind. I was literally journaling my life. Me.
Yikes.
Journaling my life. A girl that's obsessed with sleep. But
yeah, it makes no sense. Okay, I got glitter in both of my eyes.
But basically, that happened. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my life anymore.
My eyes are bloodshot now. Gosh darn it!
She's crashing out. Okay, I'm trying to like yap. But that happened. I was like, I'm scared my friends won't be my friends anymore. I had to talk to my friend Jay. Like, that's her initial. And I was like, Jay, I don't know what to do. I was like, I'm scared. I feel like they won't be my friends anymore. I feel like they hate me. And they're like, and she's like, no, they do not. They love you, Gwen. We support you. We will, like, we are literally best friends. I'm like, I love you, girl. You're an amazing person. And, like, stay my friend forever. And I'm still friends with that whole friend group.
Real friends. We love real friends.
I'm still friends with that whole friend group today. We did some funny things during lunch today.
I am friends with her. And a couple other people.
Okay, we're gonna stop with that because low-key getting boring. But basically, during
Yeah.
Mom's been texting you.
oh, just go upstairs.
BRB.
Okay, she's gonna be right back because she has to get her baby.
Which we will not be putting on camera.
We will not. But basically, during lunch in Flex today, first period Flex, I was in my friend's trunk. And we were driving around, and I was in the trunk with my friend Kay, and it was so hot back there. And we went up to the gas station up by our school, not disclosing the name because but basically we were just up there, and it was so funny because like they opened the trunk to let us have air, and then they were like, okay guys, we're gonna go, and we got like a few other people in the car because like there were so many, like it was so packed in the car, and they're like, okay guys, get in the car, we're gonna go and stuff. And then like we started to drive, and the guy in the area up front was like, we're gonna say C, we love C. He was like, guys, shut up, there's a cop. And mind you, it's illegal to be in a trunk like that. But oh wait, crap, I don't know if I can say it, but that was fun. And then right after, we went into D's car with C, S, K, and J, and we were on the car, and then it was so funny because like we went to Maverick, and there was another cop, and you cannot have people on top of people in a car. It's literally unsafe. So we were like, oh crap, we have to split up. So I went away from the group because I was like, okay, I can't like just leave the group real quick. So I left. I went over like somewhere over that way. And
Cover the camera for a second.
my bad.
Is it video?
Guys, it's falling. Okay, but basically, we were in the car. There was a cop car pulled up by D's car. Mind you, we were like literally dying of fear. They're like, oh no, what are we gonna do? There's a cop car right next to your car. It's like, okay, guys, we have to lose one of y'all because it will be a little suspicious if I have 6 people.
Okay.
Guys, we're gonna
Technical difficulties.
okay, we're gonna cut like half of that out. Okay, but basically, the cop pulled up by his car. He was in a red zone. We just went in to go get him a monster real quick. And I was so scared because where my mom works was close to the Maverick. So I was like, I'm so screwed if we get in trouble because my mom lives that, like, it's like that
Right
close.
there.
She's right there. I'm screwed, guys. And then
You're funny.
you're funny. And so, like, the cop car left. We all, because he pulled his car up in a parking spot and the cop car just left. And we were just talking for a minute, and we were like, just talking. And then C, it's like, I should set you up with, what's his name? We're gonna name him Twinkle. Twinkle. Wait, no, we're gonna name him Boo Boo.
I feel like we should write these down.
We'll write them down later. But Boo
We'll go back
Boo,
and write them down.
Boo Boo. He was like, let me set you up with Boo Boo. He can drive. I'm like, okay. Love that. I just sat on a phone. Okay. But he was like, yeah, let me set you up with him. I'm like, okay. He was like, I have his number. I don't remember what his name is though. I was like,
Wow.
Okay, I just met him today. But like,
Today?
yeah. Well, you're hearing it now. But
Wow.
basically that happened and stuff. I was like, okay, that's fun. And then we pulled it back to school. We parked right next to the new house. Mind you,
You want to soak that? Mind you, she built like an Oompa Loompa.
Oompa loompa doompa doo. Okay.
Okay, that's not soaking it. That's dipping it. You freaking.
Okay, but anyways,
Okay, give me your water. It's gross. Whatever was in that is gross.
chocolate.
Oh my gosh, you're so weird.
Okay, but
Oh, help! I can't do it with my hand. Oh, by the way, I don't
She
know
burnt
if you can see that. That right there, and then that all right there. That's not makeup. That's because I touched a pan that just came out of the fire.
okay, but basically,
Basically, you're special.
don't use too much of my water.
Come on. How are you supposed to soak the beauty? I don't know if y'all do this, but I like to soak my beauty blender before I use it. It helps blend it better.
Guys, none of these products are sponsored unless you want to sponsor us. Look at you beautiful people.
It's just gonna show the camera, you weirdo.
Ciao. So,
Yeah, anyways, out.
do we want to talk about the family drama? Okay, so basically,
I don't know if I should.
we're gonna start from the beginning. Me and her are adopted.
Oh, like that drama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I thought you were talking about other drama.
yeah, no, they don't even hear that yet.
Not yet.
But basically, we're adopted. We're basically half siblings, but we don't really care about that.
We're basically siblings.
Yeah, siblings.
Like, just normal siblings.
And
We
we
don't
adopted,
do half sibling labels.
and we haven't met our mom ever until recently, last year, 2025.
Yeah, when I was pregnant with Eli.
And I was a very bad style, but we don't talk about Bruno.
Girl, I was the one looking like an Oompa Loompa.
Oompa loompa
Literally.
doompa dee. Okay. But yeah, basically we're adopted and we met our birth mom and her birth dad. My birth dad out the picture.
You'll find him eventually, don't even.
Maybe. We'll never know. I still need to ask Emma about it, but
But I met my birth dad.
her birth dad loaded.
He is not. He is well off. Gwen. You are gay.
Okay.
Okay, this foundation's making me look so
We went to
right
Golden
now.
Corral. And I was low-key being a big back on the mac and cheese.
As usual, when is she not? Okay, is this really my shade? Because this is really washing me out right now.
It is.
No, I think it's just because my face is so red.
But, yeah, we were being big backs at Golden Corral, and they're we should go to a movie tomorrow. Was it tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah, it was, so
we met Saturday and we went Sunday.
we met and we had dinner. And then after that, we went and watched a movie together.
No. It was
No, like the day after.
Yeah. But yeah, we went and watched Tron.
That was actually not a bad movie. I was not expecting it to be as good as it
One
was.
of the actors was really cute.
Most of them were. No, I'm joking. I have a fiance.
I don't. But anyways, that happened and it was crazy. And our mom, she's nervous and stuff. I'm like, me too.
It was really sweet because we didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
We were going in this, I have no idea who you are. You could be a tweaker for all I know, and I would have no idea.
But,
so we were kind of cautious about it. But from what our parents said,
she's amazing.
She was amazing. So we had some, we relaxed a bit. We were kind of like, oh, okay. Because they are not, we'll just say they're very picky about people.
Yeah.
So if they say she's cool, then she's most
cool.
likely cool. So we meet her, and everyone's nervous at first. I think I was the first one to meet them. It was me and Elle, my fiance. I really can probably just say his name. It doesn't matter.
No, not yet.
But me and Elle, basically, meet them first. We kind of go to a park and we kind of eat together. We got some tacos, I think. I don't know what it was.
Lucky you guys got tacos while I was in school. Wait, no.
I don't know what it was. It was probably something. It was something good. But we go and we kind of meet up at the park, and everything's really, really, really awkward. Like, I mean, what do you expect? Birth family, birth parents. What do you expect?
Gonna be awkward.
Gonna be awkward.
Really awkward.
But we
Dear
met
basketball.
them. My dad is a chatterbox,
Ow, ow.
like no other, so that made it a little better because then, at least we're not sitting there in awkward silence,
Stand there like dick.
Bro always had something to say.
Dick.
Which is not a bad thing because it definitely helped because I'm talkative when I know you. Like when I'm cool with
You're
you.
really talkative right now.
Exactly, because I'll have to talk to him face to face.
Fair.
But when I know you, I'm really talkative. But when I don't know you, I'm like,
Who are you? I don't like
yeah,
you.
like I'm kind of like shy. I'm kind of like, okay, I don't really know you, so I'm gonna go into this kind of like safe. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in head first, headstrong.
And
you know?
everyone knows me. I'm like a really nervous person at first, but like when you get to know me, I can be like the weirdest and funniest person. I mean, like you guys have seen
One
me
of
this
my
whole pod,
favorite people.
but you guys have
My
seen me
forehead
this
is so shiny.
whole podcast.
My forehead reflects the light. I don't know how to do makeup. Do not judge. I literally just put foundation on because I kind of like more of the gothic look. Or it's more pale. And still I know they put concealer and bronzer and all that stuff on, but I don't know how to do my makeup. And I just found my shades, so. Will you stop?
Oh my bad. But yeah, I'm really nervous at first, but like I get all so funny.
Really hope they don't see
Dear
this.
basketball.
Animal buff.
Freaking she like gets all this stuck in my head. I'm like, bro, get me out of here. Me,
What are you even talking about?
You would understand if you're chronically online.
What was the face? Wait. Okay, if you haven't noticed yet, we are literally probably crackheads. Like, we just have that energy.
Now watch me whip.
That was really okay, but who are we even talking about? What? Get back on topic. Oh, birth parents.
We're adopted. You're
No
adopted.
freaking duh.
And you're adopted.
Okay.
You're adopted.
I
You're
don't
adopted.
think we should talk about our family. I think we should talk about
You know,
us,
I'm
but not, like,
adopting
our
all these
family.
people that watch.
I'm adopting you. I am a mom, so I'll adopt all of you. And then she could be your sister. Wait.
I'll be your aunt.
I don't know why I said sister. It's probably because I think of you as my child.
Okay, ciao.
Ew, I just licked the freaking thing. Oh. Hi. Okay. Anyway.
Just so.
Basically. Sorry, 1 second. I am dying. I'm trying to get my lips all unconcealed. Okay. So, basically, when I first met my fiance, I'm going to talk about my fiance a little bit. We had woods class together. I think it was first period. And I genuinely, not gonna lie, I ditched a lot of that first period. I was not really there a lot. But I remember going in. And he always brought his guitar, which was kind of funny. I kind of hated those guys that would always bring their guitars to school and show off. But he caught my eye. And I actually ended up really, really liking him. And so he would do these like freestyles. Kind of like he'd go on and on and on and just do freestyles and sing. And at Wood's class, I did not know a lot, so he would kind of help me out, and he like teach me one-on-one, and we talk one-on-one. And I'm not gonna say anything, but yes, he was dating Z at the time, and no, I did not. He was being friendly. He was not being flirty. I was being flirty because I didn't know he was dating Z. Let's make that clear.
Although he should have stopped you from flirting.
Yes, he should have, but he didn't. But really, he wasn't making any moves on me, so it was more of a one-sided thing. He was still being loyal, which I respect. But basically, then I think we ditched one time together, before the whole ditching. I don't remember ditching. No, before the whole lunch thing. But basically, we hung out like on the stairwell, kind of, and we just started talking and talking and talking. And I really, really liked him at the time. Like, he was so sweet. He was so caring. I don't know. He had this spark to him. I don't know. I really, really liked him. And then a little bit, like, after sophomore year, when I stopped dating E, I kind of dated a couple of other dudes. I dated C.
Are we going to talk about D?
We're going to talk about C. So, I dated online for like once in my life because I will never ever do it again because people are psycho. But I dated
A.
C. I don't even want to talk about A right now. We'll do it for another time. But I dated C. We met online and we started talking about like mutual stuff like boxing, MMA, stuff like that. Because we really liked it. Like, I was getting into it. I didn't really know a lot about it, but he was nerding out about it. And I really, really liked him. And we kind of just hit it off. And he had a cute voice. Well, at least that's what I thought. And, like, that's what I thought, is that he had a really cute voice. But, he was not a very cute guy.
He was ugly. No offense. I'm sorry, that's mean.
It's okay. No one knows who he is. But
I do.
Well, no duh. But
he called me an inbred twat.
Yeah, he was not a very great person. And he would, let's just say, he was not a very great person to be around. I remember him telling me a bunch of gruesome stuff that I'm probably not going to say on here. But he would tell me that he would do things and no one would ever know, and that he was into things that were really, really just kind of crazy. And so I kind of ignored it because I liked him so much. And I wasn't young, but I was younger.
My bad, guys.
So I kind of dismissed it. I was kind of like, oh, it's fine. He's probably just joking.
Guys, this is our channel. Oh, I thought my brightness is up. This is our channel.
But, this is why you cut out things. But, he would also, if I didn't do something, or if I didn't call him at a certain time, or if I didn't text him in enough time, or if I didn't tell him everything about my day, he would absolutely freak out.
Block Blast, sponsor me.
Stop. You would freak out. And he would go on these rants for like hours, and he would be mad at me. And then I would finally just kind of ghost him for a minute. Not like completely like block everything, but I would just stop talking to him for a minute, and he'd freak out. And so we broke up. A couple months later, we got back together. And we started talking again. And he would go through these, like, you know, anger spurts or whatever they are, and he would block me. And so then I was really in love with him. I would go and literally email him saying, hey, what's going on? And then he'd basically make me beg for his attention back, which I am ashamed to admit, but yes, I did. I didn't want to break up with him. So I would beg for his attention back, and then he would finally re-add me. And finally, one day, I was just done. So he blocked me, and this time, I blocked him on everything. I was done.
Sucker.
I'm like, I'm not going to give in to your attention-seeking attitude anymore. I'm just done. And so I blocked him. Then, I think that was it. See, to be quite honest. But, that's probably all for today, guys, because we're about to hit an hour and we still need to snip.
Yeah, I love you guys.
Love you guys.
Alright. It's
Lily
and Gwen. Thank you for watching. LNG signing off.